Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we are somewhat suspiciously surrounded by all of our crew. It's alright guys, we're cool. We're cool.
One day I'll catch a break.
We're heroes in fact. Look at all these dead goblins hanging around. We did that. What else can we do around this here village? Got a scrawny bugbear. He's kipping. Poor little guy. Now he's really kipping. And we're invisible. That's kind of cool. We got a tremendous banging coming from that barn. And up here we have some roasted meat. That seems delicious.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
We like daggers. Now we could sleight of hand it. That seems to be probably our best bet, I would think. By far our best bet, in fact. With a bit of guidance thrown in. Should be fine. Oh. Yeah, it's fine.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Excellent. Now that dagger, 5 to 8 damage rather than the 4 to 11 of our rapier. Probably overall less good, but it's magical. Potentially we could put it in our offhand. We're not doing much else with our offhand right now, are we? Yeah, we can do our rakish sneak attacks with something in our offhand, I believe. So that's something we could potentially use, is it? Ah, does the rapier not count as a light weapon? Okay, so it's not a light weapon, so we can't dual wield right now. Very well. Do we have any other fun weapons hanging around on anyone? Doesn't look like it. So we'll just have to hang on to that dagger for the moment. Now, what's all this banging?
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Let's open the door.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Well, that's where we differ, Shadowheart. I want to fight.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, let's just jump on in with the fight, I think. Looks like the rest of the crew's not actually involved, which is a bit odd. Come on, gang. There we go. Now we're all involved, and we've all got advantage over these guys, pretty much. In terms of getting to go first. We've got initiative, that's the word I was looking for. Now let's get on in here and give that guy a bit of a fisting. That failed, but that means we should now be able to get in a sneak attack of some sort. For lots of damage. And then we can scuttle away again, going tee-hee.
Let's have some carnage.
Now Shadowheart, you can come strolling across and use the old bow. You could potentially take that guy out. She's a bit of a pain though, so maybe we'll give her the blinding arrows. That should make her much less of a threat. And then Lae'zel. Yeah, you can't really get in and do anything unless perhaps we dash and then use our action surge. That could be a plan. There we go. Wabam. Yep, get wrecked. Well, you're blind, so good luck with that. Time for some more sneak attacks. 96%. Excellent. And a bit of punch kick combo. Only blinded for one more turn, but that should be ample to finish the job, I feel. Lovely stuff. The lovers have been bested. For no real reason. Unless we want a heavy spiked club. Not usable by humanoids, that's a shame. There's probably some sort of exploit that lets you use items like that. But I don't know what they are. So we'll move on.
Looks empty. Another step forward.
I'm listening. I heard screaming. I want some of that.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
I got a stomach for goblin blood.
What? Quick!
Shadowheart once again disapproving of us killing gobbos. Is she some sort of sympathizer? Well, down you go. Now, Starion. Yeah, do you want to kick the main man in? That seems like a fine plan.
Stop! I give up! Mercy, please!
Mercy?
I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
I can learn things. But what I want to learn now is exactly how far through you do I have to thrust my sword before you expire?
No, why?
Not very far at all. Interesting.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
The very heavy great axe. 2 to 13 damage. It's kind of cool. Got no one who really wants it though on the team right now. Anything in this crate? I guess we should have killed some of the others first. Before we killed the main man. I kind of thought that if we carried on the fight, they wouldn't run away. But here we are. We'll take that.
Stop this thing!
Oh yeah. There's a gnome. Now, what have we in here? Break. Release break. Break. Release break.
Better not be cursed.
That was fun. On we go. Let's have a look down this hatch, shall we? See if there's anything fun going on down there. And there is indeed. There's a heavy backpack. We'll help ourselves to its goods. And a heavy chest. With the speedy light feet. We'll take them. I mean, we're not terribly invested in using them, really. But they do give +1 to athletics, so they're better than nothing at all. If we've got anyone who uses medium armour and doesn't already have some fancy boots. Like Shadowheart. I suppose it'd be slightly better to put them on Lae'zel, because she actually might dash occasionally. So I shall. There you go, Lae'zel. You enjoy those boots. Now, there is something I'm going to try and do. It might not happen, but I want to see if we can trigger the conversation with Raphael at this point. We might have to get to like level 4 before we can. But let's find out. One of the trigger points for him is the bridge north of the village. So we're going to walk up there. Got free autosave. Excellent. Aha! Look at this knobhead.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
As much as we could talk to him, we are in fact going to change character. I mentioned previously that there's a couple of exploits I'm planning, and this is the first step of the first one. We are going to sneak up on old Raphael. We're not in the conversation, so all is well in that regard. And we just need to land a hit. Could be tricky. I don't know if it needs to actually damage him. I guess not, because he's gone. We don't have to talk to that tedious fop at this moment in time. And part 2 of the exploit will come a little later, but I'm glad we got that bit out of the way so we don't have to think about it again. Now, we haven't unlocked this chest in the centre of the village, so we should do that. Seems like a straightforward one, given our bonuses. Might be good loot in this. Oh yeah, the haste helm. Start combat the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. That does seem like it would be a good Lae'zel thing. Just because, yeah, the more movement she's got at the start of a fight, the more likely she is to be able to smack things with her big sword. Now we can take a quick stroll into the cellar. We'll be quick in here, I think. There's not a lot we need to do or pick up. There's a few bits and bobs. We'll read the healer's log. And we'll read the potion of healing recipe, despite the fact I never craft any potions or anything in any of my games. And then let's see what's over here.
What's that?
Good, we got the lever. We don't have a torch about our person. I picked up... Well, I had the option to pick up a torch from somewhere. There we go. We don't necessarily need it because of dark vision, but it's still nice to have. It's nice to have a bit of extra light about the place when we're exploring. Let's bash that casket with it. And we'll get ourselves a scroll of Summon Quasit. And then rather than worry about these caskets and their undead contents, we'll just have a look at this mirror. Hello, we're Jolly Glitterspark.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yeah, we are an ally.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan.
Oh, we don't like that guy. A foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Oh, it's an easy one. It's to clean wounds.
Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Oh, well. Suffering of my enemies is a good start.
Pathetic. A poor choice.
Really?
You will be purged.
You don't like watching me? Ah, fine. We'll run away. Come on, gang. We don't want to be purged. Not today. We have better things to do with our time. So that's going to break open all these caskets now. A bunch of robust guardians are popping out. I mean, some of them are getting hit by the explosions, which is funny. I suppose we should get in and rumble with them whilst all these explosions are happening. Or maybe that was a poor idea. Is that globe thing able to be targeted? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Either way, let's just engage in fisticuffs with the nearest guardian. Astarion, you're the worst. Now we'll give that one a bit of a sneak attack. 15. That's decent damage. We should probably put away our torch, but we might have to use an action for that, which is sad times. Now, even with the bonus movement that Lae'zel gets at the start of combat, she's still a bit far away. She's still a bit far away. Come on, Lae'zel. Good. Now this lot gets to have a few goes. Astarion can deflect that strike, and then he can redirect it. Didn't do any damage, but it's the thought that counts. And then we'll dodge that one. Now, we've also got missiles, so get ready to take one of these, you horrible wretches. Yeah, 4 damage. Eat that. Here come the melee boys. Although that one's going to break open another casket, so there might be more friends joining this fight in a moment. And that bugger's still going. So maybe we want to deal with some of these rangers if we can. And it seems as though we can. What do we want to get up to? I mean, that one seems to be in range now, so... Although, is it going to cost us an action to toggle our light source? Maybe. So maybe we're stuck with ranged attacks at the moment. That's good damage, though. We like this. And then let's just separate a bit in case the explosions come this way. Lae'zel puts that one down, and then... Yeah, we'll jump over the flames a bit. Oh no, okay, we'll run into the flames first. And then Shadowheart can, yeah, run into some more flames. It's fine, we don't mind running into them every now and again. Here comes another friend into the fight. Bugger does his explosion once again. Can we target it? Perhaps not. Looks like we can't even examine it, so... Ah, there we go. It's got 4 fuel left, so it's going to keep exploding for a while longer. That's suboptimal.
My injuries need tending.
We'll tend them then. Use your second wind. Nice. And then we will rakishly sneak attack that guy. Only for 8 damage, that's a shame. That's good damage though. And then heck with it. Let's see if we can't finish this bugger off with an action surge shot.
Quite the welcome.
Good. And then, let's see. Okay, that guy's decided to give up now. Got all our short rests left. I feel like we can
That should more than suffice.
treat ourselves. Is this fire going to go out in a minute? That'd be nice. Fire has now gone out. Fantastic. I was going to say maybe we'll dig this up while we wait. But we're all good. What do we have? Scrolls. Should we try the mirror again? I mean, you could just intimidate the bugger. If you don't open, we'll just smash you to pieces. 15. It's a tricky roll. But it's an intimidate roll, and that's what we do best.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then,
Excellent. One way or another, we're mastering this mirror. Let's investigate over here. We should be able to disarm this trap. No trouble at all. We could potentially pick the lock on the door, but we could just get the key. Now we can open the thing without any effort on our part. And then maybe we'll disarm another trap if we can. Let's see. Class 10. No trouble. And we got a book.
the book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
I'm sure you'd love to, Astarion, but this is my book. We will take that. And then up here we have a chest with braces of defense, a bonus to armor class as long as you are not wearing armor. We've got one of those. Astarion. There we go. Gloves of power give sleight of hand bonus. Maybe we take those. And then the gloves of missile snaring. Perhaps Shadowheart. She likes to hang back and fire arrows, so her main threat shouldn't be coming from warriors, it should be coming from archers. We'll grab that antidote, and we'll have a quick look at this chest. And we're done. Let's head back out into the sunlight. Maybe make our way to the goblin village. I suppose we could pop in and speak to the ogres as well. But do we need to? Oh, hello. Is that
Did I
gnome?
play games like this in my youth? Was I sweet once?
A bloody amulet. We'll take that. We'll read his log, locations of interest. Wilburn likely taken by force. I will find him. And then some maths. Well, whatever he was up to, it probably wasn't very interesting. Now, ogres. It'd be a tough fight. Is there any reason to try and fight them?
Gnome tastes good.
We could get them on side and then use them as part of a large fight somewhere down the line. But do we need to? Or would we rather just kill things ourselves? It's kind of what we do. So maybe we'll leave the ogres be for now and I'll think about it. Now, is anyone going to notice the big mound of dirt over here? No, they're not. Okay. However, where's our shovel? There it is. Start digging. About here-ish. Oh, no, it's behind us after all. But that's fine, we've got it. Lovely. Passing survival checks is for chumps. No, we're probably not facing a warm welcome in this little goblin town over here. We've got no one to help us get in, as it were, so we might have to negotiate.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feckshite.
You call him Feckshite. I mean...
A strange symbol
Yeah.
glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
So we could tadpole our way through this. Or we could be nice about his warg. We got all sorts of options. They really want you to get through here without any problems. Yeah, let's try a bit of intimidation. That's our thing. We're a hired sword. Employers inside. Stand aside. Now. We certainly look like a hired sword, with all that blood on our face.
Down, Claw. Bad girl.
Don't hit the warg.
She's a little overexcited. It's been a busy day. Lads are celebrating.
Good. That noise coming from behind you. Good or bad?
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up.
A raid? On what?
Rip the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
It does sound worth celebrating. Bye-bye. So, we managed to get through this section without killing anyone. There's a little party going on over there.
Blessed be.
But we're going to head towards the actual camp itself.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Well done, Shadowheart.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
I mean, that is an excellent question. But it seems like it's important anyway, so keep it close.
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
I mean, can you at least tell me what it is first?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
Okay. What's in Baldur's Gate, though?
My home. The cloister of Shar followers. Hidden in the city. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left. I can't afford to fail.
Good enough for us. Yeah, seems like this Absolute's pretty powerful. If we could get some of that power for ourselves, then we could kill a whole lot more people.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Who took the Innkeep's ring?
Interesting.
It weren't for sale. Sad as stick.
Now, Grat.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket.
Oh yeah.
Looking to spend it?
Maybe we are. Let's see what you have. So, do you have anything that's terribly useful? We can flog you a few things, for sure. Oh wait, we've got more daggers here. So potentially we could replace our rapier with 2 daggers. But then once we hit level 4, we'd rather have a single weapon, as we will find out down the line. Let's have a look. We don't really need Nature's Snare. We got anything that's actually worth buying? Gloves of Archery could do extra damage on Shadowheart. And if she is using arrows every turn, then maybe that's good. And those boots seem fun. Longbow +1. What you got right now? Hunting Shortbow. 4 to 9 damage. Yeah, let's get the longbow +1 as well.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
Thanks, Grat. Now, what's going on here?
Oh, a stranger in a fair camp.
Yep.
Here follow, with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
It's pretty good.
You, move off! Do as she says, now. Now, where was I?
Wait a tick. That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Sorry, Gribbo.
Look what you've done.
Poor Volo.
My name's Gribber, idiot.
Now, what we got going on over here? A waypoint. We like waypoints. I suppose I should equip some of this stuff that I've just purchased before I forget. So, longbow +1. If we switch to Shadowheart, we can see what the difference would be. 4 to 11 damage. That's better, for sure. And then we want the Gloves of Archery on Shadowheart. And we're going to put the Gloves of Missile Snaring, therefore, on Lae'zel. The shoes increase jump distance. I think we could use those. We're fairly short. And I think that affects jump distance as well as movement speed in general. Okay, now let's have a look at this Crusher guy.
And this other guy thrashed his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? You're just a teensy gnome, and you think you rule the world.
Teensy?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I don't just think so. It is a fact that you're nothing but dirt beneath my feet.
Well, not us. Things are changing. We got the absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Wouldn't dream of it, Lae'zel. How about you kiss my feet instead? Okay, that's not going to work. Let me try that again. You kiss my feet instead. That's more like it.
Ugh. Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
Kiss my foot. Another fail. I'm going to use all my inspiration on this if I have to. This goblin is kissing my foot.
The goblin stares, mouth agape. Then he sets his jaw and falls to his knees.
I should take my boots off first. But the team loved that.
There. I've done it. Arrogant swine.
Get wrecked.
He kissed!
What was I saying? Just had to talk to me. I've got to take a piss.
And that's one way to get rid of some of the goblins if you do want to have a fight in this place. But we're not here to fight, we're here to explore and see what's going on. Roasted dwarf, that does sound good. But we'll head inside, we've got other business to attend to.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
Maybe I am.
State your business. Now.
I might be doing the Absolute's work, for all you know.
Power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, you don't need to know about my business. Move. Oh god. That didn't work out so well. We got some inspirations left. We'll give it one more try. Lovely.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose.
Excellent. Who's in charge around here?
Well now, gonna have to be more specific than that. We're drowning in true souls, here we are. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
Maybe all of them. Let's see Priestess Gut.
Do you now? Might feel different once she puts a burning brand to ya. She's through the main doors. Just follow the smell of burnt goblin arse. Bloody
Excellent stuff.
Selûne.
Ooh.
As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice.
Good. I wasn't intending to.
Sass.
Aye. Might be we'll pay him a visit.
Now, what have we in here? Well, we've got Priestess Gut, of course. Maybe we'll come back to her.
Do you hear the Absolute's voice?
Because we've got business up this way. Now, what are you up to,
Poor lad.
Crusher?
I could give you peace, you know.
But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I mean, that's pretty much what I was going to say, Shadowheart, so... Nice rack. I'm a professional. Let a master show you how it's done.
Bloodthirsty, ain't ya? Ha! Go on in. Make him scream.
No! Please!
Face the prisoner. Consider the implements provided. Then...
Let's see. Yeah, a nice red-hot poker across the thigh. He'll enjoy this.
the stench of charred flesh wafts over you.
Stop! Please! Stop this!
I don't know why, but you are really good at this. You never want this perfect moment to come to an end.
Yeah, those toenails. I'm not a fan. They've got to go.
Please, to the east. Past the ruins and the bridge. They covered the gate with ivy.
Look at him. You got him good. And you yourself. You're a nasty piece of work. And we got what we needed. You weren't half bad for a gnome. Drow will be happy when she hears it.
Yeah, I'm a helper.
This is good. Come on. I bet we'll even get some of the spoils.
What? The prisoner?
Astarion.
Oh, forget about him. There'll be more.
You look rabid. Pained. Sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
It's fine. It's just overwhelming violent desires festering in my skull.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
He loves it. Yeah, there is like a feeling deep inside that possesses me and whispers murder over and over.
It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Indeed. That's the plan. Now, Liam's still here.
The battered man hangs slack from his chains, barely breathing.
No, I don't like that first option. We could always just leave. We could finish him off at this point. But, nah, we might need more information from him later. Can't be sure. Oh, who's this friend?
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
I show them what a master can do.
Quite right. I was invited to teach them. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, they insist on being so primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I thought a follower of Leviatha would approve of pain.
You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. But there is more to us than that. Yes, we worship her through pain, often our own, but it is an intimate and loving thing, one we offer up. If you would permit it, I can show you firsthand.
I must see this. Don't you dare say no.
You're quite the sicko, aren't you, Astarion? Yeah, I am curious.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin.
Wow, we can't resist an invitation like this.
These boots have seen everything.
Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
As if we would. Let's yelp loudly and dramatically beg for mercy. Ooh, ouch. Ooh.
Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going. Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it.
Yes, let's carry on writhing and crying. It's getting a bit more difficult. That's not it. That's not it at all. Let's use that new inspiration we just gathered.
That's it, dear one! Let Loviatar hear you!
I'm surprised we're not getting more unique dialogue options for this.
You are doing so well! Do not give in now!
But yeah, we need to carry on because I want the bonus. So we've got situational this time, so that's nice.
Yes, you can, child. Take the pain and offer it up to Loviatar. Offer it all. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every sting of my scourge. I am proud to have served you this penance.
Thank you. I enjoyed myself.
Oh, as did I, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing.
That felt good.
And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
I like that guy. I wish he could come along with us on our travels. And now we've got a permanent buff. And if we have 30% hit points or less, we gain a bonus to our attack rolls and our wisdom saving throws. And that will last throughout the entire journey. Now, what's going on in here? It's Volo. Gribbo, anything to say?
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
Okay, does he have a name?
Pidge.
Pidge the pigeon. Do you have plans for said pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I'd quite like one of my own.
Then catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We could catch one on our own. Or we could just pull your face off and wear it as a mask as we release him from his cage. Ooh. Just about.
All right, calm down. I don't want no trouble. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Good. Now get out of here.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Excellent. Now get yourself to safety. We need you.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
That sounds excellent. Go to my camp and we'll get your buff down the line.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Yep. But that's fine with me. I want to be able to see invisible things. Now, how close are we to a level up? We're getting there. Pretty close. We could go for a stroll about. See if we can't get level 4 today.
Ignore 'em and be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
Hello gang, don't mind me. Now, what's going on down here in these warg pens?
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
I mean, it's got quite thick fur. You probably want sharper stones to cut through it.
No! Why?
Yeah, this looks fun. Let's have a go. Oh dear. That's an angry bear. We all appear to be rather surprised by these antics. I'm not sure why we're surprised. I mean, we've thrown rocks at a bear. A bear that can't even kill a goblin child. What a useless bugger. Let's get in there and punch it in its stupid bear face. Oh yeah, we've got fire shield, haven't we? Thanks to our cool clothes. Deal damage to anyone who hits you with a melee attack. Interesting. But it uses a bonus action, and we'd rather use that bonus action to kick this stupid bear in its face. Or miss it, in fact. But we tried. Maybe we can stab it some. Yeah, that's good damage. And then we can shuffle away from it slightly. You're going to unleash the wargs. It's probably a smart move. But we might not even need them, really. Not enough movement. Let's do a little jump. Now we should be able to give it a smack. And then potentially Shadowheart can take it down before it even gets to act again. Let's see, it's within range. If we move up here, is it still in range? Yeah, but now we've got high ground. Bam. It's no longer a bear, it's now a man. Or an elf. How curious. I guess we're going to have to hit it some more to keep it down for good. We don't need the guards 3. This elf is going to be down by the time any guards actually show up. Thunderwave? That stung. Oh, now it's a bear again. Thanks, friend. Appreciate the heals. Oh, now it's all greasy. Okay. Bit more of the old 1-2. Softening it up good. Can we hit it without slipping on the grease? Well, we can try. No. Is it going to burst into flames if we hit it with a flaming sword whilst it stood on grease? No. Fair enough. 8 left. Maybe we'll treat ourselves to an action surge. That was worth it. Now, Shadowheart. Oh, Shadowheart did enough anyway to turn it back into an elf. It might not be able to become a bear once again. It might be done now. 1 continues to scuttle away. Probably smart, because I think 3... Yeah, 3 went down in the Thunderwave. And now we're kind of blocking the way. Oh dear. Now it's become a bear again. How many lives has this bugger got? Now, if you guys wanted to throw some more healing potions our way, that would have been nice, but alas. Let's just, yeah, let's get back on our feet. That's probably a smart move. And then we can't really do much else. We could curse it. Could be handy. Gives us a chance to... Well, I mean, it gives us more chance to hit, and it gives us a chance to get more crits. Which is just wonderful. So, Shadowheart, can you throw a potion? It might not be worth throwing this potion, because we might just get hit again before we get to act. But maybe we should have just let the goblins take the brunt of the damage. I didn't realise he was going to triple bear us. Oh, he's healing himself as well. An awful wretch. Now, shall we have a little sip? That's probably a good idea. And maybe it's wise to just sort of stand back at this point. Yeah, we haven't even got an action because we were recently revived. So, yeah, just having a little sip will do. Does mean we're no longer basking in the love of the Mistress of Pain, but that's fine. Or is it Maiden of Pain? I forget. We don't follow that goddess. Now, Lae'zel, you can do something. So let's do it. A booming blade. Better than a regular attack. Because if it moves, it gets thundered. Now it's blinded as well. Well, that's just wonderful. I mean, we could have blinded it with Shadowheart, to be honest, and we probably should have done. Oh yeah, get back on the high ground, Shadowheart. Thank you. There we go, it's elf once again. This time can we keep it down for good? The wargs missed it. And there's another thunder wave. Is that all you've got, friend? Just thunder waves. Well, we've got fisticuffs.
that of a bear, but an elf, albeit a large one. Curious.
It is curious. He's now dead and naked.
Great. More cutting work.
Okie doke. We'll just
See that?
grab the few items of value he has.
Magic of bear elf, and he didn't stand a chance.
Goblins are loving it, it seems. We've taken quite the beating though, so we'll have a short rest. And that wasn't enough for another level. 104, 169. We could still potentially get another level, stay. We could speak to Priestess Gut.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
No, we're not going to do the brand.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Okay, that's enough of that. Mind to mind, I think.
Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Yeah, any help would be appreciated. We could use a healer.
You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. We're just going to stroll up here and... yeah. You guys stay there. It'll be fine.
Oi, ready to clear your head?
Yeah, we are ready.
Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Yeah, have a rummage.
Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Most of my brain is a wreck already, but yeah, do what you will.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
I'm ready.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I mean, we could use a nice nap, probably. Let's drink the potion. What's the worst that could happen?
Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere.
Is that so?
The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
She seems to think that I'm locked in here with her. I mean, I don't know anything anyway. I'm an amnesiac, a little better than a walking corpse.
Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next.
I mean, you're infected. It's going to happen to you too.
Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore?
And the prophet at the end, the Armageddon Watcher. You are nothing.
Maybe that's what the creature wants you to think. It's gonna start eating your flesh too, changing you. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles.
You won't live to see it. Trust me.
You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one.
I hope I transform. Then I can gorge myself on your unworthy beef.
Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
Yeah, there's got to be a weak point here somewhere. We could dislocate our wrist, but that seems painful. I suppose we'll give it a try.
You slip free of the chains.
Hey. And now we're out and about. There is kind of an ogre out there, though. So maybe the rest of the crew should come along too. Is that possible? Do you guys want to sneak over here? Astarion, do you want to pick this lock successfully? I'd appreciate it a lot if you could. And now the gang's all back together. It's rumbling time.
You not supposed to be here. Leave.
We could leave.
No time to rest.
Or we could join the fray. Now, Astarion. Let's think. Actually, Shadowheart. You've got the ability to get up here, get the high ground. And then probably we want you to shoot that. Decent damage. Not the most amazing damage in the world. But not the worst. How much health does Gut have? A reasonable amount. We could potentially banish Gut. And that's actually triggered the quest for defeat the goblins, but she's going to be back. But now we've only got an ogre to deal with at this moment in time. Can't quite reach it. But we could... I mean, now might be a time to... Oh no, Fire Shield doesn't protect us from fire, does it? It protects us from cold. It's hard to say what was going to happen with the name Fire Shield. But there we go. Let's give a bit of a sneak attack. Good. Lae'zel, it's got to be a dash. There's not a lot else you can get up to right now. I'd like to dash around here, just so we don't have to stand in the fire. Yeah, you're banished. You're annoyed, possibly because you think that Gert is dead, but she's not. You got nothing to worry about. But we'll give you a flurry of blows. Because I want you down before Gut returns. so we only have to deal with one threat at a time. And I think we've managed that quite comfortably, actually. And there we go, there's the level ups I was looking for. Now let's stroll over here, because Gut is going to come back. She's not back yet. Oh, there she is. Hello. Have a beating.
I'm ready.
No contest, really. Not for this group of killers.
The world just got a little less wretched.
Yeah, it did. Keys. A note. Some loot that we don't really need. But we can read that anyway. Rescue the Druid Halsin has updated. That ship has sailed, my friend. We'll take that supply pack and then, yeah, a bit of basic poison. Is the pouch going to reveal itself? Yeah, it is. Where is it? There we go. Let's loot that pouch. And we've now got level ups to worry about, but took a little longer than I'd planned to actually level up. So I think we're going to worry about that next time. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.